Did you know that by age 60, more than half of American men will experience prostate problems that disrupt their daily lives, from frequent nighttime bathroom trips to discomfort and reduced quality of life? Meanwhile, in Japan, men over 50 report significantly fewer prostate-related issues and maintain better urinary function well into their 80s and 90s. The difference is not genetic. It is not about expensive medications or invasive procedures. The difference lies in something incredibly simple that Japanese men have been doing for centuries as part of their daily routine. Movements so basic, you can start them right now in your own home without spending a single dollar. In the next few minutes, I am going to reveal exactly what these movements are and how they can transform your prostate health, reduce those frustrating bathroom trips, and give you back the confidence and comfort you thought you had lost forever. And before we dive in, drop a comment below with your name and what city you are watching from. I love knowing who is here with me on this journey toward better health. Let me be straight with you. If you are over 50 and dealing with prostate issues, you have probably been told it is just part of getting older, that you need to accept waking up 3 or 4 times a night to use the bathroom, that the discomfort and urgency are your new normal. But here is what they do not tell you. Your pelvic floor muscles, the same muscles that support your prostate and control your bladder function, can be strengthened just like any other muscle in your body. The problem is that most men have never been taught how to properly engage these muscles, and over the years of sitting in chairs, driving cars, and living sedentary lifestyles, these critical muscles become weak and dysfunctional. In Eastern medicine, particularly in traditional Japanese and Chinese practices, men have known for thousands of years that maintaining strong pelvic floor muscles is the key to prostate health, sexual function, and overall vitality as they age. Modern Western science has finally caught up, with dozens of studies confirming what these ancient cultures always knew. Strong pelvic floor muscles mean better prostate health, fewer urinary problems, and improved quality of life. The 3 exercises I'm about to teach you target these exact muscles, and the best part is they are so discreet you can do them anywhere, anytime, without anyone knowing. The first exercise is called the basic Kegel hold, and this is the foundation of everything we are going to do. The challenge most men face is they do not even know where these muscles are or how to activate them properly. Here is the easiest way to find them. The next time you are urinating, try to stop the flow of urine midstream. The muscles you just used, those are your pelvic floor muscles. Once you have identified these muscles, you are ready to start the exercise. Sit comfortably in a chair with your feet flat on the floor and your back straight, but relaxed. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently squeeze those pelvic floor muscles as if you are trying to stop urination and prevent passing gas at the same time. Hold this squeeze for 5 seconds while breathing normally. You should feel a lifting sensation deep inside your pelvis, almost as if you are pulling everything upward and inward. Release slowly and rest for 5 seconds. That is 1 repetition. For men over 50 who are just starting out, begin with 10 repetitions once a day. The beauty of this exercise is that nobody can see you doing it. You can do it while watching television, sitting at your desk, driving your car, or even lying in bed. After the first week, increase to 10 repetitions twice a day. By week 3, you should be able to hold the squeeze for 8 to 10 seconds. Many men report noticing improvements in urinary control within 2 to 3 weeks of consistent practice. The key word here is consistent. These muscles respond to training just like your biceps would, but they need regular stimulation to grow stronger. Now let us move to the second exercise, the pelvic bridge with engagement. This exercise comes from traditional yoga practices and has been used for centuries to strengthen the entire pelvic region while improving blood flow to the prostate. Improved blood flow means better nutrient delivery and better overall prostate function. Lie flat on your back on a comfortable surface like a yoga mat or carpet. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor about hip-width apart, with your arms relaxed at your sides. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, press through your heels and lift your hips toward the ceiling, creating a straight line from your knees through your hips to your shoulders. While holding this bridge position, engage your pelvic floor muscles exactly like you did in the first exercise, squeezing and lifting upward. Hold this combined position for 5 to 8 seconds while breathing normally. Lower your hips slowly back to the floor and release the pelvic floor contraction. Rest for 5 seconds and repeat. Start with 8 repetitions once a day. This exercise is particularly powerful because it works your pelvic floor muscles while also strengthening your glutes, hamstrings, and lower back, all of which support proper pelvic alignment. Poor pelvic alignment is one of the hidden causes of prostate problems in older men. When your pelvis tilts incorrectly due to weak supporting muscles, it puts pressure on your prostate and can worsen urinary symptoms. After 2 weeks, increase to 12 repetitions and try holding the top position for 10 seconds. Many men find that this exercise also helps with lower back pain and improves their posture. The third exercise is called the seated pelvic clock, and this one is a game changer for men who spend a lot of time sitting. Prolonged sitting is one of the worst things for prostate health because it puts constant pressure on the prostate gland and restricts blood flow to the entire pelvic region. This exercise helps counteract those effects by mobilizing your pelvis and strengthening your pelvic floor from different angles. Sit on the edge of a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor and your hands resting on your thighs. Imagine your pelvis is the face of a clock, with 12 o'clock at your belly button and 6 o'clock at your tailbone. Start by slowly tilting your pelvis forward, as if you are trying to point 12 o'clock toward the floor. Then tilt your pelvis backward, pointing 6 o'clock toward the floor and rounding your lower back. Now tilt your pelvis to the right toward 3 o'clock, then to the left toward 9 o'clock. 9. Finally, combine all these movements and make slow circles with your pelvis, moving clockwise around the entire clock face for 5 circles, then counterclockwise for 5 circles. While you are making these circles, maintain a gentle engagement of your pelvic floor muscles. The combination of movement and engagement helps wake up muscles that have been dormant for years. Perform this exercise twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. It only takes 2 minutes and can be done anywhere you have a chair. This exercise is especially beneficial for men who have trouble fully relaxing their pelvic floor muscles, which is just as important as being able to contract them. Now let me give you a practical routine that combines all 3 exercises into one comprehensive 5 to 7 minute daily practice. In the morning, right after you wake up, spend 3 minutes doing the basic Kegel holds. Do 3 sets of 10 repetitions with a 5-second hold and 5-second rest between each rep. This morning practice helps activate your pelvic floor and sets a positive tone for your bladder control throughout the day. Later in the afternoon or early evening, do the pelvic bridge with engagement. 10 to 12 repetitions will take you about 3 minutes. This session helps counteract the effects of sitting and keeps blood flowing to your prostate. Finally, before bed, perform the seated pelvic clock exercise. 2 minutes of gentle pelvic circles with pelvic floor engagement will help release any tension you have accumulated during the day. The total time investment is just 6 to 8 minutes spread throughout your day, yet the impact on your prostate health, urinary control, and overall quality of life can be profound. Consistency is everything here. These exercises work through repetition and progressive strengthening over weeks and months. Commit to this routine for at least 4 weeks before judging the results, although many men notice improvements in nighttime bathroom trips within the first 2 weeks. Here is what you can expect as you progress. During the first week, you might not feel much of anything. That is completely normal. Your brain is learning to communicate with muscles it has not consciously controlled in decades. By week 2, you should start to feel more confident in your ability to contract and relax your pelvic floor muscles. Around week 3 or 4, this is where men typically start reporting real functional improvements. Fewer nighttime bathroom trips, better urinary stream, less dribbling, and improved confidence. By week 6 to 8, these improvements usually become more pronounced, and the exercises feel natural and automatic. Some men also report improvements in sexual function, which makes sense because these are the exact same muscles involved in achieving and maintaining erections. If at any point you feel pain while doing these exercises, stop and consult with a healthcare provider. But for the vast majority of men over 50 with prostate issues, weak pelvic floor muscles are the problem, and these exercises are the solution. In Japan, where men have significantly better prostate health outcomes than American men, pelvic floor exercises are commonly taught to middle-aged and older men as preventive medicine. It is not seen as something embarrassing. It is simply part of maintaining your health as you age. Here in America, we do not talk about pelvic health, especially for men, until something goes seriously wrong. The philosophy is simple, and it is the same philosophy that allows Japanese men to maintain their health well into their 80s and 90s. Small, consistent actions every single day lead to dramatic improvements over time. You do not need expensive equipment or complicated routines. You just need 6 to 8 minutes a day and the commitment to show up for yourself consistently. 6 months from now, you will be 6 months older whether you do these exercises or not. The only question is whether you will be 6 months older with the same or worsening prostate problems, or 6 months older with better urinary control and the confidence that comes from taking control of your health. So here is my challenge to you. Commit to doing these 3 exercises every day for the next 30 days. Mark it on your calendar. Set reminders on your phone. Treat it like a prescription from your doctor. Track your progress. Notice how many times you're getting up at night before you start. Then check again after 2 weeks and after 4 weeks. These small victories add up to life-changing improvements. Every man who has successfully improved his prostate health through these exercises started exactly where you are right now. The difference between the men who see results and those who do not is simple. The ones who see results keep showing up day after day. That is the real secret. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your name, your age, and what city you are watching from. Tell me about your experience with prostate issues and what you are hoping to achieve. I read every single comment, and I will respond, because I want you to know you are not alone in this. If you found this helpful, share it with someone who might be dealing with prostate problems. And if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Every week I bring you simple, proven strategies for men and women over 50 who want to stay strong, healthy, and independent. This is not about becoming a bodybuilder. This is about being able to live your life on your terms, without constant bathroom trips, without pain, and without accepting that decline is inevitable. Your strongest, healthiest years can still be ahead of you. So take action today. Start with that first set of Kegel holds right now. Your future self will thank you. I will see you in the next video.